सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। Hari Om. Fifth chapter we are in of this Vidura Neethi of Prajagara Parvam of Udyoga Parvam of Sriman Mahabharatam. They are all beautiful values. When we inculcate, outer successes will come, inner peace will come. We become qualified for spiritual evolution also. These values more recommendable for the youth who have a lot of time, lot of opportunities to make their life. Right from beginning, if they can study Vidura Neethi and catch all those beautiful salient, the thoughts of maturity, the knowledges and the attitudes, within few years when they are thorough of this Vidura Neethi, they become such a qualified person inside and outside, everything they can achieve later on. They can achieve the jobs, they can achieve promotions in job, they can make the boss happy, they can make the colleagues happy, they can themselves all the time be in the mood of inspiration, take up the higher end goals. बढ़िया रहेगा youth के लिए. ये विदुर नीति is for the youth mainly. Can be very useful. बड़े लोग ना सुनकर फिर फाइनली कहते अब क्या करें साहब जी, लेट हो गया, मरने का टाइम आ रहा है, तो अगले जन्म में फिर से पढ़ाइए. But the youth, if they can know all these things right from beginning, they can make their life so beautiful for themselves, world at last. And those youth, if they don't do the study of such texts and mold themselves, toward the later age, they become liability to themselves and the world. That's what Dhritarashtra. खुद के लिए भी सबके लिए भी भोज बन गया वो राजा भोज बन गया वो. Is it not? Now see, yesterday we saw sanniyachati yo vegam uthitam krodharshayoho sahasriyo bhajanam rajan yaschapatsu namuhyati. Hey Rajan, sahasriyaha bhajanam. He is the deserving person of all the wealth and successes, if he has got these three qualities, guna. What are the three? First, sanniyachati yaha vegam uthitam. Those who are able to control the speed that is generated within him because of krodha and harsha, the pairs of opposite. No, the outrageous feeling inside to react outside. When the harsha and shoka happen, if we are able to control it, then we will be able to focus our mind in the works to be done further, and we can keep on becoming success. When I do something, good result comes. When I become harsha yukta, then suddenly I lose balance. Then I start doing something wrong, by which everything is gone. You know, in thousands and thousands of cases you have seen of every type. If something is made and you feel so happy when you kar diya, us jaldbazi mein, your hand touches that thing, the entire thing collapses. You know, in sports you can see some of the thing. They thought that they have reached the goal and they started celebrating in advance, but they have not reached. The other fellow overtook suddenly. You know, in that sprint and all this 4 into 100 race and 400 into 400 race में, till you cross it, you can't think that it is over. आप समझते हो कि मैंने कर लिया, कोई बंदा ऐसा दौड़ के जंप लगाएगा कि he will win. Hundreds and thousands of such cases we can see where we have celebrated either in advance or excessively, that we spoiled that. Accidents happen because of harsha. And why you have to be harsha? It's only an emotional outburst. Why it should be? You had capacities given by God. You are given the work. You did it. Work came out to be successful. Ho gayo. Take up another action. Go. You feel little happy about it. Don't be a miserable fellow. You have achieved it. But don't need to jump out of the skin with harsha. Harsha is harsha later on. And that's why in the politics and everywhere you see, जो बंदा आज किसी कामयाबी का हर्षित होता है, कल के दिन when he becomes a failure, all other insult him, then he becomes शोकग्रस्त. श्री राम जी दोनों को दूर किया. When he was given the kingdom, no harsha. Therefore, he was told to go to the forest, no Vishada, no Shoka. Life should be always continuous performance to achieve something or the other for the world. In that only we have to find our full involvement. Need not to be harsha or shoka. So the one who is able to control the vega of that. You can't control the arrival of harsha or vega, but you can control harsha or the krodha, but you can control the vega of it. Now this vega shabda is so crucial, said in many places in scriptures, especially in Gita in that 17th chapter, sloka 5th chapter. Shaknoti haivaya sodhum praksharira vimokshanat kama krodha udbhavam vegam sayukta sa sukhi naraha. Please remember, till one fully merges, submerges in Brahma Tattva, when one is in this world with the Upadhi, you cannot stop the Kama Krodha Vrittis coming from within or from outside. What is the dignity, what is sadhana is, उसके वेग को पूरा कंट्रोल करना. So see that they are not overpowering you to act according to them and destroy yourself. काम क्रोध को कोई नहीं रोक सकता. काम क्रोध उद्भव वेग को रोकना पड़ेगा. The lust and passions, they all come. The greatness is not in not having them. Greatness is when they come, are you overpowered by them? Then you are lost. If you can do the control of that vega, then you have victorious, you have become victorious among them, with them. There is a difference between the saints and means becoming saints and totally worldly, and those who became saints. Those who became saints, ultimate, they're all in Brahmanubhuti all the time. Therefore, they don't have mind at all for it to perceive the world, to have the kamana. At the second level, those who are at the highest level of sadhana, for them the mind is working, then the senses are working. When the mind through senses is the object, liking आ जाता है, अरे खाए तो अच्छा लगेगा. But immediately that vega he controls with all his sadhana. कि मैं तो साधक हूँ, मैं तो ये हूँ, वो हूँ, मुझे नहीं करना है. With that, slowly that outburst of the karma, when it came, slowly he controls it and quietens it. That's called a वेग को stop करना. In Gita, काम क्रोध वेग को रोको तो सयुक्तः ससुखी सनरः. So many things are used. He is the intelligent person. He is the happiest person. He is called as human being. Or else there is no difference between him and animal. काम क्रोध आते हैं एनिमल को, मनुष्य को भी. पशु बिना रोके इंडल्ज करते हैं. मैन मतलब डिग्निटी है. He should not indulge in that. उस वेग को रोकना है. We should be able to stop the vega. After that practice for a long time, even the arrival of them also can be eliminated when we are soaked in always either bhakti or jnana. हमेशा मैं राम में रम रहा हूँ, भगवान कृष्ण में रम रहा हूँ, या वेदांत के वाक्यों में, then where is the chance for me to have these negative thoughts? Mind है ही नहीं उस तरफ जाने को. ये फाइनल साधना. By the way, spiritually देखा जाए. But here व्यवहार में कह रहे, यहाँ इनसे काम क्रोध, here क्रोध and harsha. Is it not? By knowing what are the problems that arise, if we allow those feelings to overpower consciously, if we can stop the vega of the क्रोध and harsha. तो हर्ष के वेग से जैसे एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं, क्रोध के वेग से भी we do such adharma or papa, भयंकर thing, you can't repair the thing which is done. And the world will behave like that as long as you are alive and you have prarabdha. And it is raga dvesha in me make me the krodhita toward the world. Towards whom I have dvesha, if it comes to me, I become krodhita. Toward the one who I have raga, if that person doesn't come, then I become krodha. So as long as you have raga dvesha, you have the krodha. So don't have them. Overnight you can't remove all of them. Thode rehte ho. Accordingly, krodha comes. Then you have to gulp it inside, not. Like I told you, my own example. When some of you don't come or don't report regularly, so I become little inside krodhit. Earlier I used to feel more. Now nothing. Absolutely no krodh. It's your life. It is. It's your prarabdha. The jiva in you, Ishvara, they will decide. मैं कौन हूँ? And good by all this, your seemingly funny behavior, you are helping me only to get vairagya. ऐसे करो, मैं तो वही कहता हूँ, डोंट टेल मी, डोंट इन्फॉर्म मी, डोंट टॉक टू मी, गेट लॉस्ट फ्रॉम माई लाइफ। आई एम हैप्पी विद दैट बिकॉज आई हैव नथिंग टू डू, मेरा साधना अलग है। व्हेन आई थिंक लाइक दैट, देयर इज नो क्रोध। In the same way, other example we gave of child yesterday, you took care of the child with your dharma. More than that, his prarabdha decides his destiny, his position. Therefore, how can you become krodit or anything? कि नहीं पढ़ा तुमने, बेचारा वो भी लाचार है, he doesn't know. We all are, please, a drunkard. How he behaves on the road or in public. होश में रहता है क्या? He what he talks, what he लुढ़क नहीं पता. Yesterday was such a funny thing I've seen in the TV, देखना नहीं चाहिए था. In तमिलनाडु कोई मंदिर में कुछ खाने का इंतजाम हो रहा है. Then they were heating or very hot सांभर in इतना बड़ा कढ़ाई, दीक्षा. One fellow, he may be a part of the cooking team, कुछ भी हो, दारू पी के लुढ़कते आ रहा है वो. He thought it's a chair to sit. He sat on the सांभर vessel. गिर गया उसमें. It is in video. It is so big. By the time people saw that and they tried to pull him out, इतना बड़ा गिरा वो आया ही नहीं. Somehow चार लोग धक्का दे दिए उस पूरे पतीले को. Along with the sambar, he fell down. 80-70% burnt. He died only. I am giving the example not for that. उसका प्रारब्ध देखो ऐसा है. Point is what? He was in intoxication, drink. Is it not? I tell you, me, all of us are in the intoxication of ignorance, of delusion. We can never expect ourselves to behave perfectly. हो ही नहीं सकता. Only in the Atma Jnana, all our intoxication, delusion goes away. Then only all our actions will be correct. But when the Atma Jnana comes, there's nothing to act because you have reached the ultimate goal. Therefore, everybody in this world are under their delusion. Even me now. When I have this wisdom, then I keep on forgiving. How will I become angry then krodha? Like the children का example दिया, इतना आपने facilities दिए, still they have not studied. Not that he doesn't want to study. He is not that way so powerful or intelligent that he can decide not to study. No, his vasanas, desires are so strong that he had to involve not study. ये है उसका, वो करोगे क्या आप? That's why Bhagavan and Guru never react whether the disciple do sadhana or not. ना क्रोध होता है ना हर्ष होता है उनको, because they understand at what level of nature we are in. Therefore, they don't look at this negative aspect, they see the positive aspect. कल के दिन आया था ना एक क्लास में, so they will look at the positive. Like the positive, what I have to see in you is you are coming at least once in a while. That is good, tathastu. May it give you knowledge. I have to start seeing the positive thing in you. It helps me and it helps you also. That's the only way we have to do. If you start seeing negative, there's no end to it. And those negativities come to us. That's a different subject. That's not the subject here. Here the subject is the one who is able to stop is the reacting vega of krodha and harsha when the conducive situations come. Two things. Third one is yacha apatsu na muhyati. The one who is when there is a crisis or problem, not carried away by that problem, but very calm and quiet to analyze it and find the reasons and rectify it. Then sah shreyaha bhajanam. He is one would be definitely will be worthy of shreyaha or success or prosperity. So kama krodha harsha ka vega aane nahi dena. There kama krodha both negative were told because that was the topic. Here krodha and harsha, because sometimes we are successful also, failure also, in both places don't excite it. Then there is a crisis, be careful to observe. Like yesterday, morning exactly this time, 9:11, 9:12 or 9:17, they have launched that polar satellite launching vehicle number 2 or 1 जो भी था, सारे स्टूडेंट्स मिलाकर बनाए. इट वेंट स्टेज 1, 2, 3 ऑल सक्सेसफुल. फोर्थ स्टेज में अटक गया वो, सिग्नल्स लॉस्ट. इट टुक ऑल द डे फॉर देम टू एनालाइज. आई वाज ऑब्जर्विंग देम how it was launched and all. They were how right from the chief of the entire ISRO, so लेकर सबको मैं देख रहा था. बाकी सारा how they are responding, reacting. Very excited in the beginning. Then the fourth stage में अटक जाते हैं, then slowly their faces became down. But they were not that way, got frustrated and all. And by the afternoon, you can see the statement. We are finding the technical faults. This is the first time. Still, we have done that. It itself is a great achievement. Then we studied thoroughly. Whatever shortcomings they removed. And not in months, but in few days only, we'll assemble other one. We'll launch it. That was the beautiful idea. You see, you can see, and definitely they'll do it. And the whole thing is given to them by Prime Minister because before our 75th Independence Day, they want to launch it. उसका नाम भी है आजादी रॉकेट. आजादी सैटेलाइट ऐसा कुछ नाम दिया उसको. रिमोट विलेजेस में भी इंटरनेट का फैसिलिटी के लिए that was put assembled by some students and all, of course under the guidance of the scientists of the ISRO. You saw that no yesterday. It got, but पता नहीं. And the media वाले कहाँ गायब हो गया, किसके सर पे गिरेगा. They do only this nonsense. How much work they have done, how much investment they have done. उसका बड़प्पन करना चाहिए. I was listening to the chairman how sweetly he spoke. Few words only. Some technical snags are there in there. We will find them and we will rectify them. Then we will do. There's so confidence in their face. All of the scientists A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H तक होते हैं वो लोग. I was observing. सब लोगों में वो चेहरे में उदास तो है ही. But they know these are all not in our hands completely. We can do कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते, they practice it. मा फलेषु कदाचित्. एंड ऑल मीडिया पीपल, ओ इंडिया ने लॉन्च किया, अभी चाइना को हम इतना जवाब देंगे, आप अपना फेल हो गया, अब क्या बोलोगे बताओ. चुप रहो, कम से कम बोलना. सो क्राइसिस के टाइम यहाँ तो आपत्सु न मुह्यति, नॉट गेटिंग डिल्यूटेड. देन फेलियर हो गया, नॉट बिकमिंग एंग्री. सक्सेस हो गया, डोंट जंप आउट ऑफ स्किन. Like the last 6-5 months back, 119 satellites at one go, 113 or 19. How from our SRRH, we have sent it to the country or to the space of so many countries. It's a unique feat. Harsha, Anandam, but no need to be excited. That's what he said yesterday. We know our capacities. We have done successfully the launching of so many satellites in one go. In the process, this type of failure also happens, but we rectify. But we are happy. On चलते रहना, जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ते रहना. ना कोई खुशी के कारण रुकना है, ना कोई गम के कारण रुकना है, ना कोई डर के कारण रुकना है. रुक गया तो मर गया बंदा, डर गया तो मर गया. So in this way, this beautiful Vidura Neethi guides us. Like that, balam panchavidam nityam purushanam nibodhame yattu bahubalam nama kanishta balam uchyate. These are the next 3 shlokas. Beautiful. He said there are the 5 strengths we have to have for success. Among them, the physical strength is the last one. Before that, we have to other 4 important strengths. What are they? Tomorrow we'll see. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Beautiful our Shastras. पढ़ते जाओ. Let us all live long, at least for 120, 40 years, हो सके 200 साल, so that many Purana, many Shruti Smriti Ityasa we will be able to study. मुझे तो ऐसा ख्वाहिश है, जीते रहें